Okay.
Hey guys, we have our full body workout today. So it's going to be strength-based, a bit of arms, legs, and core. So we'll get it all in, get your workout in this weekend. So we're going to work through between the two of us, and we'll get started with our warm-up. So we're going to start with some big arm circles. So moving those arms back.
Hi everyone.
And we're going to switch directions. So going forward, big arm circles.
Oh, my watch is telling me I'm moving.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Now we're going to do alternating, so hand to foot and kick. So yeah, opposite hand to opposite foot.
Oh, I need this. My hamstrings are super sore.
It's a good stretch. Now we're going to go into some lateral lunges, so lunging to the side, sending those hips back, keeping that chest up, pushing that heel into the ground. Great work. So this one will all depend on your mobility. If you can't go down quite as far, that's okay, just getting that stretch in. Now we're going to switch, we're going to go forward to some front lunges, so stepping forward into that front lunge, and then switching sides, so alternating legs each time. We'll do 2 more each side. After this, we're going to bring it to the center and do some air squats. So sending those hips back, pushing into the ground through your heels, and then standing back up. It's a really nice form. Great job. Now we're going to walk out to plank. We're going to hold plank and do some shoulder taps. So in that plank position, yeah, awesome. So keeping those hips even. Again, the wider your feet, the easier it will be. The more challenging, the closer your feet. Keeping that core engaged, great work. Now we're going to bring one foot forward into a lunge. Bringing one foot to our hand, we're going to reach up, so back foot is going to be on the ground. Great work. Now we're going to switch sides. Yeah, so reaching, twisting towards that front leg. And alternating sides.
This has to be one of my favorite stretches.
Always a staple in my stretching routine.
It just feels so good,
It
you
does.
know?
I think it's a full body stretch for this one. So we'll do 2 more. One each side. And last one. After this, we're going to go to our hands and knees for thread the needle. So bringing our arm through opposite side and twisting up. So getting that shoulder nice and close to the ground, twisting through and up. So nice, slow and controlled, getting that stretch in and then back up. Great work. We'll do one more. And then we'll switch sides, so opposite arm will go through. Now other side.
Why is one side always harder?
Yeah. Always. Great work, guys. Keeping that back nice and straight. Make sure that arm is stacked over your wrist. Great work, twisting through and up. So now we're going to go back out to plank for some mountain climbers. So driving those knees to your chest. So just a nice controlled mountain climber. Now starting to warm up for our workout, we're going to do a couple plank walkouts. So she's going to walk her hands up, coming up to standing, and then walking back down to plank again. So we'll do 4 of these. Great work. One more. Now we're going to get a bit of cardio in, so we'll do some jumping jacks, get warmed up, get that heart rate up, and get ready for our workout. Now Now we'll do some skaters, so side to side, keeping those arms moving. Moving into some drop squats, so dropping down into that squat position and then back up. Great work. And now finishing off with a light jog on the spot. So kicking those heels back, keeping those arms moving, picking up the pace. Great work, and now we'll get our workout started. So for
Awesome.
our workout today, you'll want a mat and a dumbbell. I think we just need one dumbbell today, and that should be good.
Perfect. So Elsa Joy's going to take over doing the workout, and I'm going to be watching her. So today's workout is inspired by what we've seen so far in CrossFit 2021. In the first workout, 21.1, and the second workout, 21.2. We've incorporated a lot of those movements in today's workout. So get ready. It's not an easy one today.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
We're excited, I know. I might surprise you with a couple of additional things in there.
Okay.
So we're going to superset 2 exercises the first time. The first one is one arm assisted pull-up. So you're going to grab your dumbbell. You're going to put your hand on the dumbbell, one arm, and then you're going to come down on your knees or your toes, up to you, and then just press up, okay? So your choice, knees or toes, in those one arm assisted push-ups. Most of the weight is on the hand that's on the floor, not the one that's on the dumbbell. So just make sure that you're preferring the one arm that's on the floor. We're going to superset that with a dumbbell snatch. So same side, you're not alternating arms. So we're going to do it again next set. So you're just going to come down, grab the dumbbell, press it up above your head, bend the knees to bring it back down, looking straight ahead, and back up overhead. Just like Elsa Joy's doing. We'll show you from the side one more time as well. Beautiful. And that palm is just facing in. Excellent. And then we're going to, in between, we're going to do 30 seconds of crossing the legs on your back. So we'll show you that as we get there. Okay? All right. So here we go, 10 reps. That's one arm assisted push-up on your knees to modify, on your toes if you're not modifying. And let's go. Good. Beautiful. So Elsa Joy's pressing into that left hand. Most of the work's on the left side of the chest and the left tricep. 2 more. And last one. Awesome. She's going to stand up. We're going to go right to our dumbbell snatches, starting on the floor each time the dumbbell comes down. Beautiful. And you're going to try and travel that dumbbell straight up in a line as much as you can and as close to the body as you possibly can.
So again, from the side.
Beautiful.
Make sure that back's nice and straight as you pick up the dumbbell too.
Just got 4 left. Core is tight when you stand up, engaging those glutes. Last one here. Awesome job. And then just going to go back down and do a push-up on the other side. So this time, the right hand, the right side of the chest, the right tricep is doing most of the work. You can be on your knees for all 10 reps, or you can be on your toes. 2. Good. Keeping the core nice and tight. 3. Making sure the back from the shoulders to the hips to the toes is all in one straight line. Awesome job. Breathing out as you push. Last one here. And standing back up for those snatches. Again, the snatches, the power comes from the hip extension. So as you're doing that, again, you're going to thrust the hips forward, engage the glutes, and that's where a lot of the work is going to happen. So Elsa Joy's got perfect form. Her back's nice and flat each time. She's looking straight ahead. Beautiful. Halfway there. 5 more. 5 more. Nice. Last 3. And you want to pick a weight that's relatively heavy here. It is a power movement. Last one. Beautiful. And then coming onto her back. And we're going to do a crisscross for the legs. So hands are on the side or underneath your glutes if you're modifying. And we're just going to open and close, alternating that leg that's on top for 30 seconds. Here we go, guys. And time. Good. Nope, keep going. I just started you. I'll give you a little bit of extra, Elsa Joy.
Thank you.
I know how much you love all that core work.
It's great.
So show them how they could put their hands underneath
You
their
also
glutes
put
for
your
extra
hands
support. Yeah,
under will make it easier.
beautiful. Very nice crisscross. You guys have 10 seconds left. Keep it going.
Go on 30 seconds.
That's it. 5. I'm actually looking at the timer, so I'm being accurate. And that's it. You're all done.
Great work.
Awesome. So round number 2, we're gonna do that again. Take about 30 seconds of rest to get your water, and we're gonna go through it all one more time. All right, yeah, we're starting with the push-ups again. Pick the side you want to start on. I generally recommend starting on the weaker side. So that in this instance, whatever hand is on the floor would be your weaker side, okay? And here we go. 10 reps again. Exhale as you push. Nice and slow on the way down. A little bit more power on the way up. Good. Halfway there, guys. 5 more. This looks great. We're doing 3 sets of each superset. You're on number 2 right now. Last one. Beautiful. Standing back up for those dumbbell snatches. You can switch arms or keep the same arm. Just make sure you don't do the side twice. Beautiful. Good. That's 3. So again, on the way up, Elsa Joy's using the power of her hips and using a little bit of momentum to get that dumbbell up above the head.
Keeping that opposite arm out to the side too.
Yep, perfect. 4 more. 2 more. Last one. Nice. So back down into that push-up on the other side. You know what's actually interesting is that we were looking up the movement standards on the CrossFit website, and when you're doing your dumbbell snatches, you cannot put that opposite hand for assistance on that thigh. You guys at home are allowed, if you need a little bit of help, to use that thigh as you bring that dumbbell up.
It's hard not to.
Oh, I know, yeah, for sure. All right, so here we go. Push-ups, good. As you can see, for Elsa Joy again, most of that weight's in that right hand. That's 4. Keeping the belly button pulled in towards spine. Halfway there, guys. Keep going. Good. Nice. Last 2. Exhale as you push up. Last one. Good. And last set of snatches here. Then we're down to the abs again. And if Elsa Joy turns to the side, you can see how she's getting her hips down as well. There are 2 ways to do this. You can do this more as a squat or more as like a deadlift style. Either way is fine, as long as that back stays nice and flat. Awesome job. Halfway there, 5 more. Nice. She's working hard. I like standing here and just coaching. Good. And another tip is, if you're doing one style, you have 1 left, Elsa Joy. I think, if not, you're doing bonus. As you're doing these, if you get really tired from doing the squat version with the knees more bent, you can do the hip hinge version or the deadlift version, so that more of the work goes from the front of the legs to the back of the legs.
Is it more of a straight leg deadlift as I pick it up?
Yeah, so your knees are slightly bent. Well, you can choose to do whatever you want,
Okay.
depending on where you're fatiguing, right?
Right.
Okay. All right, back to the abs. We're gonna do our crisscross, lying on our backs. Palms are down, pressing into the ground, gazing down at the toes, lift the legs off the ground, and here we go, 30 seconds. Nice. And again, you can modify by putting the hands underneath your glutes there if you want. A little bit of back support that way. 20 seconds to go. Don't give up, guys.
I feel like I'm cheating.
You are. Gotta keep those legs straight. But that is how you can modify, is just by bending those knees. You guys have another 5 seconds left, and here we go. Keep going, breathe. That's it, and time. Take your break, 30 seconds to get some water, shake it all off. 1 more round, and then you're done with that first superset, and you only have 2 more to go. Excellent work. How's the workout program?
It's good.
It's a good one?
It's a good one. Yeah. It's tougher than it looks.
And you have to do the open after
There
this,
we
so,
go.
you know.
This is the warm-up, right?
Well, that's why I made you do the harder one.
Okay.
And I chose the easier one because I wanted an advantage here, so we're not competitive here at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, not 0.
No.
All right, so here we go with the push-ups again. Last round. So for 10. Awesome job. And now the higher or the bigger your dumbbell is and the higher your hand is off the ground, the more intense it's going to be on the opposite side.
I guess you could even use a ball if you have like
You
a
could-
med
yeah,
ball.
absolutely. You can use a medicine ball for sure, or a box that you have at home. Put one hand up on a step. Last two. And one more. Nice. Good. Over to those snatches. No break in between these guys. You already get your 30 seconds of rest in between supersets. Perfect. And maybe turn sideways so that they can really see your back working there. Nice. And we're going to do 4 more. Good. Last one. Try not to bounce that dumbbell off the ground. And then back to the other side for the push-ups. Maybe we'll show them what this looks like. If you want, if you had a med ball at home or even a box, something that's elevated, you could try this. It's going to make it a little bit more challenging because now she really can't rely on that ball as much as she could on the dumbbell. Nice.
God, I'm doing this with my stronger side.
Yeah, so there's lots of different ways you can level up. And last 2. Excellent, good job.
Last one?
Yep. There you go. Good. Back to those snatches. Last set here, guys. Promise. Good. So now she's doing more of a squat snatch right here because her knees are bending quite low. So I'll let her do a couple more of those. And then I'll have her change a bit more to like a deadlift style snatch. There we go. So see how she's hinging more at the hips and her knees are a little bit straighter? Beautiful. I think you have 2 more after this one. Last one. Good, down to the abs, crisscross. And we're all done. Then also Joy gets a little break and she gets to put me through my paces. All right, here we go, 30 seconds. Hope you guys are doing good at home. It's really nice out, but still get your workout in. Go outside and then do this tonight. Excellent job. Good, 15 seconds left. You got this. Last 10. You guys got this. Come on, finish strong. And here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tag her out.
That was a good one. Good thanks, Michelle.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime.
So now we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch spots, and we have more leg focus for our next and cardio. So we'll
Awesome.
switch out.
Thank you. Oh, I gotta do legs and the box jumps? Wait,
Yeah.
I didn't plan this out. What? All right.
Seems like a good plan at the beginning.
Yeah. Bad strategy that I implemented here.
So our first is going to be a prisoner get up. So she's gonna, if you want to grab a mat for those knees, or if you have carpet, this one is a bit hard. So she's gonna start down on her knees. She's gonna lead with her one foot the whole time. So she's gonna start with her right and then back with her right. So that's gonna be her lead leg. She's coming up, she's staying low into that squat and then back down. So you're not standing up all the way when you come up and then you're alternating. So staying one leg each side. After that, she's gonna do skips. So she's gonna pretend she has a skipping rope and she's gonna do skips. She's gonna do that for 30 seconds. Once the 30 seconds is up, she'll go back to the prisoner get-ups and do her other leg. So other leg, her left leg is going to lead the second time around. If you want to make those prisoner get-ups more challenging, you could grab your ball or your weight, but that's more advanced. It's challenging with body weight as well.
Or they could jump up.
Oh, that's true. You could jump up. Michelle could demo if she would like.
I was hoping not to do this, but
Just make sure you land on those feet. So that's your other challenge. If you want to make it more difficult, you could jump. So kind of the 2 options for you there. We have our skipping, so that's a lot of jumping too. So kind of pick something that challenges you.
Yeah.
So we'll get started with those get-ups.
okay.
So we're going to start with our left leg first and back down. So she's going to do 10. 2. Just keeping that core engaged the whole time. staying in that squat position. 6, 7, 9, one more. There we go. And she's done. So now we're gonna go to the skipping. So we have 30 seconds and we'll skip.
And they can actually use a jump rope and do double unders here if they want.
So if you have a jumping rope, you can do double unders, so getting the rope under twice, or single skips. But if you don't have a jumping rope, just hold your hands next to the side, just pretending. Great work. Last 10 seconds.
And I was just thinking for the get-ups, they could also just do a box or a stair step up and down.
That's true.
To modify.
And rest. Great work. So yes, for the get-ups, if that's too challenging on your knees, because it is a lot on the knees, if you have a step or a chair or a stool, you could do step up, so leading with the one leg and then back down with the one leg, switching sets. So we're gonna go on to our right side, so right up and then back down. So again, she's maintaining that squat position the whole time. Pretending like you're sitting in a chair. 4, 5.
I'm not the only one who counts extra reps.
10. Great work. Now we're gonna go back to our skipping, so 30 seconds starting now.
That's okay, the extra ones are good for us.
Gotta get a couple extra in. Great work. 15 seconds left. Keep it up. So pushing into the ground through your feet. A lot of our tendency is to put our heels up, but you want to push, keeping that straight leg motion. Great work. 3, 2, and rest. Awesome work. So now we're going to go into our core. So you're going to come down to a plank position. You're going to plank from your forearms. So we're going to do plank knee taps. So keeping that nice plank position, she's going to tap one knee to the ground at a time. So keeping that core engaged. And 30 seconds. Start now. So alternating sides. Squeezing the glutes, keeping that core nice and tight.
Modify, they can just put their knees down and just hold there.
Yep.
Or to make it harder, they can tap both knees at the same time. Just like that.
Yes, so to make it more challenging, both knees at once. Or to modify, you can just hold plank position or just leave your knees down on the ground. And done. Great work. So now we'll take a 30 seconds rest, and we'll move into our second set.
It's a good one.
But it's a leg burner.
Oh, it is, it is. I can feel my quads right now already. Yeah.
Ready for those box jumps.
Oh yeah, it's a good warm up. We might be pushing those tomorrow just to enjoy. I don't know, both you and I are kind of like, we're procrastinating by filming this video because we really don't want to do those. So yeah, if you get a chance, just go on Google and just Google 21.1 or 21.2, the CrossFit Open workouts, and watch some of the athletes, the pro athletes go through this. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
It's a humbling experience.
So humbling, so humbling. Yeah.
We'll get started our second set in about 5 seconds. 2, 1. So let's go. So leading with that leg. So picking your weaker leg to start with, like Michelle said the last round. So she's starting with her left. So leading with the same leg the whole time for the 10 reps. I think you're up. 6.
I'm counting.
7. Don't want to do any extra. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Great work. Now she's going to move on to her skips starting now. So 30 seconds of skipping. Keeping those arms moving by your sides like you have that skipping rope. Great work. Halfway, 15 seconds to go. Last 10. 3, 2, and rest. Great work. So now we're going to switch to our right side. So we're straight back into those get-ups. So leading with your right foot. 3, 4, 5, halfway. 7, 8, last 2, great work. Keeping that squat position, keeping your core nice and tight, and 10.
Those are great prep for box jumps because the movement's almost exactly the same.
And back to our skipping. Great work. Awesome job, so keep moving. Pick up the pace of those skips if you want to make it more challenging. We have 10 seconds left.
I like this workout.
3, 2, 1. Me too, it's a good variety.
Yeah, I like it. It's a nice balance of movements.
Yeah, so now we're going to go back to our core. So back to our plank position, planking from your forearms with your kneecaps. So again, you can alternate, so alternating knees, one knee and then the other. If you want to make it more challenging, both at the same time, and then less challenging, just holding your knees in that knee plank. So pick a version that works for you. Great work. We have 10 seconds left.
Surprising how much harder 2 knees is than 1.
Yeah, it really makes a difference.
Yeah.
Make sure you're keeping that core nice and tight, and time. Great work. We have one last set. So we'll take a quick rest, and then we'll go back to those get-ups.
There's a lot of cardio in this one too, even though it
Yeah.
isn't really the intention of it. So
Definitely a good variety of strength and cardio today.
Yeah.
So we'll get started in 5 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, let's go. So leading with that same leg the whole time. Leg that goes up, leads back down. 6, 8, 2 more. Great work. Now back to that skipping.
you can do some fancy footwork here if you wanted to
Yeah,
as well.
we have a, exactly. Or if you have
Remember
a row,
those?
you could do this crisscross.
I need to rest though.
Getting our tricks out.
But you guys at home should be inspired.
And last 5, 3, 2, 1. Great work. And now we're back to those get-ups. So with our right leg or whatever leg you didn't do last time. So leading and back. 2. So again, just keeping that core nice and tight the whole time. Staying down in that squat position. 5, 6, 8, 9, last one, 10. And now we're back to our last set of skipping, so we'll get started with that. Do all your fancy tricks. Even more challenging if you have a rope. Great work. And last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. So now we're going to go back to our last set of our plank knee taps. Starting in 3, 2, go. So tapping down and back. Again, most challenging, both knees at the same time. Less challenging, one knee at a time. And then easiest would be just holding plank from your knees or your toes. Last 10 seconds. And rest. Great work.
Woo!
awesome job, guys. So we have one more set of exercises to go, and then we'll do a cool down.
Awesome. Want to switch?
Sure, my turn.
Yes. Excellent. I'm having mask issues here. All right. Oh, hopefully you guys have some good water. We did get in a bunch of supplements, pre-workout BCAAs that you guys can pick up next time you're in the gym. So that's pretty exciting. And we are outfitting our fitness studio here. We're going to be adding a TV here so you guys can play your virtual workouts from our YouTube channel if you wanted to in this room. All right, so coming up. So we've got, this one is a plank to walkouts back to downward dog. So it's a down dog. You're gonna walk out of the plank, walk it back into down dog. Elsa Joy's get a demo right here, not coming to standing up, and just walk back to down dog, come out again. That's it, yep. And if you don't have the flexibility that Elsa Joy has, you don't have to come quite as far back. So maybe show them like less of a down dog than that one from there, and walk the hands out, walk them back in, look at your knees. That's it, good. So that'll be the first round. You can do 10 reps of those. And then we're gonna do a deep knee drive on one side. So unilateral knee drive, just looks like that. You can add that jump there like Elsa Joy is doing, or you can just do it without any kind of impact at all. And we're gonna do 10 reps, then we're gonna repeat it, and then we'll do the other side.
Okay.
Sounds good? Okay.
Excited.
Excellent. And then we're gonna do a little bit of the, again, we're gonna do some hollow rocks in between that. All right, so let's get started. So let's do our walkouts to plank. That's our starting position.
Okay.
And
so
go
start
ahead.
in down dog.
Start in plank.
Okay.
Right there, walk back to down dog, walk out to plank, and that's one. Beautiful. Down dog, good. And you can take either just 2 steps with the hands, or you can take a couple more, and then walk back out. Good. That's 5. That's 6. And this is inspired by the wall walks we saw in the CrossFit workout. 7, you would do the same thing here, except your feet would be on the wall.
It's bringing back memories from
8.
last week.
It was like pretty brutal. 9. Yeah, you can watch me and Elsa Joy suffer on YouTube.
No.
That's 10, awesome. But don't actually do that, so.
You don't need to do
All
that.
right, knee drive on the right side here. Good, that's it. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. 8, we're actually gonna switch legs on this one. 9, last one. Now we're gonna do the other side right away.
Okay.
We've only gone 3 sets here, and go. 1, 2, good. 3, that's it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one for 10. Awesome, good job. And we're just gonna go right into our ab work now. So you're gonna go into your hollow rock. So lying on your back. Good, arms come up, and you're just gonna rock back and forth. Trying not to use your legs to kick too much for momentum, but you can. And to modify this, you can also bend your knees and do a hollow rock with your knees bent and your arms actually reaching forward. That'll make it a little bit easier for you there. Or you can just hold this position that she's in right now, which is tabletop, and just hold that. Good, we've got about 4 more left, so here we go. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, come on back to those plank to down dog walkouts. Okay, here we go. So walking out to plank, and then back to down dog, so 10 reps of these. 1, that's it, she looks awesome there. 2, that's it. 3, and really try and keep the plank on your toes. Try not to drop down on your knees if you don't have to. 4, you're not spending too much time there, so it's a little bit less intense. Halfway there. Elsa Joy looks fantastic, and when she's pressing back into the down dog, her back is nice and flat. You don't want it to be rounded here. Last 3, I think.
I think so.
Okay, that's it. 2 more. Last one. Awesome job. Excellent. Now into those knee drives on the right or the left, whichever one is your side. 10 on each side. Nice. Good. I just wanted to tire her out, so I threw something in that she wasn't expecting. 2 more, Elsa Joy.
Last one?
Yep. And then switch sides.
Okay.
Beauty.
It takes
Good.
a bit to get these into a rhythm.
Absolutely, yeah. And if you want to make them more intense, you can just jump higher on that right leg and bring that knee up really high. Good. 4 left. 4. Bring the opposite arm forward. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Back into those hollow rocks. And then after this, you get a break. We're gonna do that one more time.
Okay.
All right. Ready? And go. So you're gonna do 10 of these, or if you're just holding, you're holding for 30 seconds. Good. That's it.
Again, you can put your arms out to the side if your legs are straight too.
Exactly.
Make it easier.
These are harder than they look. 2 more. Last one. Now you get to rest.
Whew.
I know how many. We're gonna do that one more time, and then we're done the workout. We're just gonna cool down afterwards.
People underestimate body weight workouts.
Oh, I know. And today's is pretty much body weight, except for the one dumbbell, and you can do that with any heavy object that
That's
you can get a
true.
good grip on. So
Yeah.
with the dumbbell snatches, it's a bit harder because of how it's traveling. You need something with a good grip for that one. But you can use a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell, anything else that has a handle, like you could use a water bottle, that would work, you know?
Can of beans.
A can of beans, something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right, so here we go. Back to those plank to down dog walkouts. Beautiful. That's it. And if you're inspired to do wall walks, hey, be my guest. We did all the wall walks I want to see for a year or last weekend. Beautiful. Good. Keep going. Last 4. And one more right here. Beauty. Awesome job. Back to those knee drives. Yeah, and I love how Elsa Joy is really coming up as high as she possibly can, really working the power on this one, really making the plyometric movement. But if you're low impact, you don't have to. You can just keep the foot in the ground. 4 left. 3, 2, last one, switch legs. Beautiful. There you go. Nice. Really drive that knee as high as you possibly can. And we're halfway there. Keep it going, guys. 5 left. 4, 3, 2, last one, hollow rocks. And we're gonna do 10 of these. Also, Joy, pick the modified ones so we can show them what that looks like with the knees bent. There you go. 10, 9, beautiful. 8. I'm also trying to save her because I want her to score well in the CrossFit Challenge. She is one of our coaches after all. We got to score high. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Awesome. 1 more through, and then you're all done for the workout for today, guys. All right, down dog to plank walkouts. No rest yet. Sorry, gotta wait. There we go.
We work hard.
Beautiful. That's it. And I love, so in that downward dog, see how her heels are pressing down into the floor, but she's not up on her toes? Halfway there, beautiful. And when she's in the down dog, she looks like an upside down V shape, which is what you want to look like. Good. That's it. Last 2. And 1 more. Looks really, really good. Good. Back to those knee drives. Last time you're ever gonna have to do these in this workout. Good. There you go. So might as well give it your all, right?
Right.
Good.
Let's go for it, guys.
Yes. 5 more. 4. Take off every time up on that toe. Land nice and soft. Last one. Switch sides. I love how she's changing her angle. I don't know why, it just looks really cool to me. That's it, good. 6 left, go. 6, power up. 5, go Elsa Joy. 4, 3, 2, last one. Back to those hollow rocks, and then you are done. We're just gonna go through the cool down. Good. And 10, 9. Remember, you can just hold your hollow hold. You can hold your tabletop position as well. And just keep going until we're done. So we've got about 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. And we're all done. Awesome job. Give yourselves a hand. We're just gonna cool you down. And otherwise you can go outside and enjoy the rest of your day. Make something to eat. Make it healthy. Make this workout worthwhile.
Yes.
All right.
So we're gonna start with a nice big stretch. Start with some big arm circles to start, so nice and slow, stretching out those shoulders. Great work. Now we're gonna reach down to our toes, bending all the way down or as far as you can, and then reaching back up. So down.
Oh, that feels good.
And then back up. Make sure you stretch it out. That was a tough workout. Make sure you get a good stretch in, then you won't be as sore tomorrow. Great work. We'll do 3 more. And last one.
Oh, I so needed this. My hamstrings are so tight.
Nice work. So now we're going to go against the wall. We're going to hold the wall and we're going to bring one knee up to our chest or as far as you can, just holding it there. So getting a good stretch in.
Or both.
Or both.
They can do this lying down too, right?
That's true. You can do this
Make
on
sure
the
you have
ground.
a palm here.
Lying down. Test your balance. We'll hold for 10 more seconds and we'll switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Now we'll switch legs. So holding that other leg, keeping that balance, pressing in the ground through her standing leg, keeping your core engaged. Last 10 seconds. Okay, great work. Next we'll come down to the ground and we'll do some stretches from there. So we'll start with some pigeon pose. So she's going to bring her one foot forward and stretching from there. You can also come down to your forearms for more of a stretch. So getting that stretch in that back leg. Her hips are staying even to the ground. Great work. And we'll hold this for 10 more seconds. And now we're going to switch sides. So she's going to come back and switch. So other foot forward and holding that pigeon pose. So again, option to go down to your forearms or up with your hands on the ground. It's up to you. Last 10 seconds. Great work. Next we're going to come up to downward dog. So kind of like in that position for the plank walkout, just going to stretch that back. You're going to bend one knee. So walking your knees in, bending a knee, and then alternating. Holding for a couple seconds, and then other knee.
This is great on the calves.
After all that skipping.
Oh yeah.
So we'll do this for another about 10 seconds. After that, we're going to come down to child's pose. So feet together, knees apart, reaching out in front of you. So getting that, stretching that low back again and those shoulders, so reaching out. If you have a stool or a step, you can put your hands up on the step, getting more of a stretch with your arms elevated. Or option to go up onto your fingertips. So fingertips digging into the ground also gives you a bit of a different stretch. And last 10 seconds. Great work. And now we'll sit up, we'll stretch those shoulders a bit. So we're gonna pull one arm across our chest, getting that stretch in.
You could also stand for this one, eh?
Yeah, you could stand for this one as well. And we'll switch arms, so other arm forward. Last 10 seconds. Great work, guys. That's our stretching for today. So give it a good shake out. And thanks for joining us. Get outside and enjoy the weather. Get your workout in. And have a great weekend.
See you guys Monday.
See you later.